The cycle of staying up too late and regretting it the next day can be a problem for many. And for people who think bedtime is the only time to get some me time, this is creating some sleep-deprived monsters. Well, here to shed some light on sleep procrastination, welcome our friend, my colleague, clinical psychologist and a diplomat of the American Board of Sleep Medicine, Dr. Michael Breus. Doc, always a pleasure.
Hey, Drew, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, Jackie.
Dr. Breus, I'm an OBGYN, so you know I love.
You don't get sleep.
I don't get sleep. So.
She was just talking about that.
Yeah.
So this applies to you, Dr. Jackie.
Yes.
So, Dr. Breus, putting off bedtime to reclaim some personal time is something we're hearing more of. And so why is that?
So honestly, this feels like a lot of the fear of missing out, or what we call FOMO, right? So here's what's happening is we're all stuck in our homes, right? And we're working, we might be homeschooling, we might just be monitoring our children, our spouse or bed partners may also be working, and there's no me time, right? At the end of the day, people are just saying, you know, I just want to spend some time doing something for me. And what they end up doing, unfortunately, is they wait and they wait and they wait till the very end of the night, and then they get on their phone. Right? And they just start kind of scrolling along on their phone. I mean, look, I've done it. You've probably done it.
Of course.
Right?
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
Right. I get it. But here's the thing that I don't understand. Why can't they do this like 3 hours earlier?
So, Dr.
Honestly.
Breus, what are people doing at night that they really should be doing during the daytime?
Well, look, if people need time for themselves, right, which I completely understand, right, what's happening is they're not spending time for themselves. There's no me time in there, which is really unfortunate. So they're spending time on their kids, they're spending time on their career, they're spending time on their spouse, and they're not putting themselves first. My first request, put yourself first. So if people feel like they've just got to get on their phones and kind of see what's going on in the universe, my thing is schedule it, right? Just find that time, but not just before bed.
Dr. Breus, I promise you, I try every day to get that done. I work 28 hours a day. So what
Wow,
if,
that's impressive.
Yeah, I'm working all the time, but what if scheduling it feels impossible? I don't know how to make that work.
Understood. So a couple other things that you can think of doing. So number one, set a timer on your phone, right? So like set it for, because here's the thing, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm scrolling, I lose complete track of time. I have no idea what's going on, and all of a sudden it's 2 hours later. So if you set a timer on your phone for 15 minutes, it causes what we call a pattern interrupt, meaning there's an alarm. It says to you, oh, you've been on for 15 minutes. So then what you do is hop out of bed and maybe go brush your teeth, right? Or maybe take a hot shower or something like that's more conducive to sleep. Now, if you still feel compelled to go back, okay, set the timer one more time. Give yourself 2 15-minute timers if you can. Now, let's say that you just can't do it. The timer part isn't working. Well, then you could have an accountability buddy. Here's what you do is you tell somebody, okay, here's about my normal bedtime, and I got this problem. I can't stop scrolling Facebook. Now, they may laugh at you a little bit, but that's okay. Then what you do is you have them be your accountability. So at a particular time, they should send you a text that says, stop scrolling, start snoozing. Okay? Very simple.
Right. So now, so you also want people to embrace the power down hour? I mean,
I do.
I need my husband to get involved.
Well, maybe not. And so the power down hour is a technique that I developed that gives you time before bed. So remember that going to sleep is not like turning an on-off switch. It doesn't work that way. It's more like slowly pulling your foot off the gas and slowly putting your foot on the brake. You need some runway to land that plane. So I take the last hour and I chop it up into 3 20-minute segments. So 20 minutes for just stuff you got to do, 20 minutes for hygiene, and then 20 minutes for some form of meditation, relaxation, prayer, talking with your spouse, something positive.
Well, 20 minutes for women's hygiene? Because we need a little more than 20 minutes. We got eye cream, face cream. I mean, 20 minutes?
So this is a great point that a lot of women aren't thinking about, is a lot of women remove their makeup right before bed, and they're sitting in front of a bank of lights, which is basically telling their brain it's morning. So my recommendation is always asking women, if they can, remove their makeup earlier in the evening so that they don't get all of that bright light exposure. Then they only need 20 minutes to get ready at night.
Well, Dr. Breus, as always, some really great tips. And, you know, sleep is important all the time. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks, guys.